of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. Here's Rick. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons. Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by your gas company, with pipeline companies and gas appliance and equipment manufacturers. For dependable comfort and modern convenience, gas makes the big difference.
Costs less, too.
Can you tell whether it's winter or summer by looking at Ozzie? How about Rick out there? It's summer, all right. But indoors, our weather's always perfectly comfortable.
And that's because we have year-round gas air conditioning at our house.
This single unit gives you either heating or cooling, both by gas.
Or if you already have warm air gas heat, you can add on gas cooling with an outdoor unit like this. Either kind of gas air conditioning system has no moving parts in the cooling cycle, so it has a longer life and needs less servicing.
No wonder the 1965 New York World's Fair chose gas air conditioning. 80% of the fair is delightfully air-conditioned by economical, dependable gas.
Let your gas company or contractor help you plan for whole house year-round comfort with gas.
We Nelsons say for modern, dependable cooling, gas makes the big difference. Costs less, too.
Hi, fellas. Come on in.
Hi, Mr. Nelson. Hi.
Just looking for some cookies, but I can't seem to find any.
Here they are.
The guy says it's lucky you guys stopped by.
Mrs. Nelson always keeps some extra ones there.
I'll have to talk to her about that.
Help yourself, Mr. Nelson.
Well, thank you. You help yourself. What's on your mind?
Can we talk in here?
Sure.
Are you sure there's no one around?
I'm the only one home.
Okay, if you say so.
Sit down. Okay, what is it?
I was just elected treasurer of the Tigers Club. Me too.
Well, congratulations. 2 treasurers?
Yeah, we got too much money to trust just one guy.
Oh, well, good for you.
Look at all this. Careful, there might be spies.
No, I think it's safe here. How much you got there?
$3.15, all in pennies.
All in pennies? What are you going to do with them?
We're gonna bury them. Yeah, in your backyard.
Well, why are you going to bury them in my backyard?
Well, we figure you're about the most honestest guy we know. At least we hope so.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the honor.
Then it's okay?
Wait a minute, you're forgetting the most important part.
Oh, yeah. We want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Do you own your own home?
Yes?
Do you have any outstanding debts?
No, not that I know of.
Are you a heavy drinker? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear to protect this money entrusted to me.
I solemnly swear to protect this money entrusted to me.
With the utmost diligence.
With the utmost diligence. Yeah, that ought to do it.
I thought you were going to dig it deeper than that, Mr. Nelson.
Me too, lots deeper.
The depth isn't important. The important thing is the cleverness with which you conceal a hiding place.
What does that mean?
It means he's tired of digging. It's a spy! Hide the hole!
Mrs. Nelson.
Hi, fellas.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing there? Looks like you're digging a hole to China.
Well, not quite. Don't tell anybody, but we're burying some treasure.
Mr. Nelson! Mr. Nelson!
It's okay. She's not a heavy drinker either. Well, it's just a little inside joke. Who has the money?
Right.
There we are.
in a couple of days, we won't be able to find it.
We won't? Sure we will. I'm making a map. Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
Good idea. Let me see it.
Remember, you're sworn to secrecy. Maybe he ought to take an oath in blood.
I think that'll be necessary. Yeah, that's pretty good. Where's the start?
Start here at the bow of the old shipwreck.
The old shipwreck.
Your garage.
Oh.
Then follow along the shadow at exactly 2 o'clock towards Skull Rock.
Well, I presume this is Skull Rock?
Right. Then 5 paces towards Pirate's Cave. That's the back door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then due east 8 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then north 2 paces. 1, 2. And here we are, the treasure.
Ah, that's very good.
Thanks.
What are we gonna do with the map?
We'll each keep half.
Well, wait a second. What about me?
You're lucky, Mr. Nelson. If we were real pirates, we'd have had to bury you with the treasure.
Well, hi, fellas. Come on.
Hello, Oz.
Hi, Oz.
We the first ones here?
Yeah, the other guys will be along any minute. I can't find the poker chips.
Hey, fellas.
Hello,
Harriet.
Harry, have you seen the poker chips anyplace?
Well, yeah, you lent them to Ricky a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Well, didn't he bring them back?
Not that I know of.
Oh, darn it.
Well, what do we need poker chips for anyway? It's only a penny ante game, isn't it? I got some change here.
Hey, wait a second. We've got over 300 pennies buried out in the backyard.
Buried in the backyard?
Yeah.
Don't you believe in banks?
Actually, it's not mine. It belongs to the neighborhood kids, you know, the Tigers. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody about that.
Well, where are we going?
I'm back to get the pennies.
Now, wait just a minute. I'm not sure I want to play poker with an embezzler.
What's that about embezzler? I'm just going to borrow a few pennies that have been left with me for safekeeping.
That's what they all say.
I know it.
Okay, but I'm going to deny everything. I don't even know him. Fine pirate he'd make. Can't even find his own buried treasure.
It's around here someplace.
Notice the way he handled that flashlight. He'd make a great burglar. Embezzler.
I wish you guys would stop trying to be funny and give me a hand here.
Well, what are we looking for?
A square piece of sod. It hasn't been that long. We should be able to see it.
I can't see anything. I can't either.
Maybe I ought to pace it off according to the map.
What map is that?
Well, the kids made up a treasure map. I can remember it.
Well, why don't we just go down to the drugstore and buy some poker chips?
Will you relax? It'll only take a minute. It starts over here by the old shipwreck.
The old shipwreck?
The garage.
Better get off our feet. We're liable to be here all night.
Oh, boy, you're not kidding.
I follow the shadow at 2 o'clock. Oh, great. How can it be a shadow? There's no sun out.
If you ask me, he's had too much sun.
Don't sit down on Skull Rock. That's the Shays. That's where I get my bearings for Pirates Cove.
I still think I ought to go down to the drugstore.
We don't need any poker chips.
Who's talking about poker chips? I'm going to get you a sedative.
Step back a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Here we are. Just take the flashlight darts.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Captain Kidd.
Now, let's get the game started.
Just 1 minute. You're not going to take that money in there without putting in an IOU, are you?
I'll put the money back.
That's what the bank clerk said on his way to the racetrack.
Yeah, I don't want this on my conscience.
Okay, you guys. I happen to know there's $3.15 worth of pennies in here. Here, hold your hands up.
Ooh, is this a stick-up?
Three. $3.15. You satisfied? Now, come on.
I still say there's something phony going on here.
What do you got, Oz?
I got my openers.
I'm afraid I've got you. 3 of a kind.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Don't be so greedy. That's great.
Oh, for God's sake. You'd think it was his house the way he's been winning tonight.
Yeah, look at that stack of pennies.
Look, fellas, I hate to quit while I'm ahead, but don't you think it's getting pretty late?
Well, let's call that the last hand, okay?
Fine with me. I've been losing all night.
Here you are.
What's this?
I'm cashing in.
Well, that's cash. They're yours. You want them.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not going to carry all these pennies around in my pockets. Why, there must be about $3 worth.
Well, all I've got is a couple of bills. How about you, Doc? You want to cash them in for him?
Not me. I'm a sore loser.
Yeah, I'll help you put them in your pocket.
I don't know what I'd do without you, Oz.
Just don't fall in the canal.
Nelson. Mr. Nelson. Mr. Nelson. Good morning, Mr. Nelson.
Oh, hi, fellas. What's the matter?
Were you still asleep?
That's okay. What do you want?
We came to get the treasure.
You want to dig it up so soon?
Yeah, can we borrow your shovel?
Well, just wait there. I'll be right down.
What was that all about?
It's the kids. They want their money.
Let them dig it up.
Well, the only thing, I kind of hate to have them find the dollar bills in there. They'll know I've already dug it up.
I thought you were going to put the pennies back.
Well, I intended to. I was going to get up early this morning and get some pennies.
Well, at least you accomplished half of what you were going to do. You got up early.
Here's the spot, Mr. Nelson. Yeah, we didn't even need the map to find it. The grass didn't grow over too good. Maybe we should have found a better hiding place.
Oh, no, this is a good hiding place.
Anyway, we don't have to worry about it. Not with Mr. Nelson watching it. We can trust him. I know it.
Look, boys, are you sure you want to dig the money up right now?
Sure, we're going to fill our coin folder.
Coin folder?
Yeah, we're going to put all our pennies in it.
You mean the pennies that are buried here?
They're not just plain old pennies. Some of them are part of our collection.
Well, what collection is that?
We got every penny to fill this book. Every year since 1941 up till now.
Oh.
It took us a long time to get them, too. Yeah, wait till the girls see them. They didn't believe we had them. They said they've got more than we have. I bet they don't have a 1955 S. Or a 54 plane. Yeah, come on, Mr. Nelson. Dig them up.
Now, just a second, fellas. Let's think about this. You want to dig these up just to show them to some girls?
Sure, the honor of the Tigers Club is at stake. You want us to beat the girls, don't you?
Well, yeah, but, well, for one thing, I don't want to have to dig my lawn up every time you fellas decide to show the collection to somebody.
We know that, Mr. Nelson. Come on, dig them up.
Okay. Have you got the withdrawal slip?
What do you mean?
Well, this belongs to the Tigers Club, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I'll have to have the written permission of a majority of the membership in order to dig up the money.
I don't get it. It's a legal technicality.
Exactly. See, as treasurers of the club, you boys are the legal custodians of the funds. And when you deposited the money here, you assigned that custodianship to me, and I can't relinquish the funds without the proper legal documentation.
Boy, your money sure is safe when you leave it with Mr. Nelson. It sure is. Let's go call a meeting of the club. We'll see you later, Mr. Nelson. Bye, Mr. Nelson.
But, don't hurry, fellas.
Pretty good thinking for so early in the morning.
Roses are beautiful. Aunt Eva, you're sweet. Homecoming gift for you and the new baby. Still can't believe it's your third. You're still a girl yourself, Aunt Eva. Now look at those hands. Wish mine looked so soft and nice.
Dishes are no fun.
Sure aren't.
But what they say is true. With new Rose Lotion, Belle, you do feel rose petal softness for hands. With this new formula, Watch. Rub that pan with cooking grease.
Well, okay,
Now
but
take this rose and swish them both in those Vel suds.
The florist would die.
Just watch. Vel cuts the grease, sure, but it won't harm a petal of that rose. See?
Well, I'll be... It won't harm a rose.
Or hands either. Get it?
I'm gonna get it. And use it.
Try new formula Rose Lotion Vel and feel rose petal softness for your hands.
Still no answer. Doggone that Darby, this is all his fault. Why did he have to take all the pennies home last night?
I thought you fellas made him take the pennies.
Well, whose side are you on, anyway?
Yours, dear. Drink your orange juice.
I wonder where they could have gone so early in the morning.
Oh, they'll probably be right back.
And so will the kids. They'd be looking for 315 pennies, including one for every space here.
Well, we probably have some around the house.
Well, yeah, but they gotta be the right ones.
Hey, there's a coin shop down on the boulevard.
Well, I don't think they'd be open on a Sunday morning.
Let's see what we've got here. Here's one. What's it say?
1962D.
Here's another one.
1962D. We've got that one.
Here's another one.
1962D. See, this isn't going to be easy.
Well, what does D after the date mean, anyway?
It means it was minted in Denver. And if it has an S after it, it means it was minted in San Francisco. And if it's just plain, I think it was minted in Philadelphia. I remember when David had his collection. Hey, there's an idea, David.
Hello?
Oh, Dave, do you still have your coin collection?
Gee, no, Pop. I haven't had that for 15 years. What's going on?
Oh, well, I'm trying to fill out a penny collection here. Do you have any pennies at all?
Just a second, I'll look. Yeah, I've got one.
What is it?
It's 1962D.
I've already got that one. Thanks just the same.
Did you get any?
Just a couple. Now, this is ridiculous. Every penny I need is probably sitting right on Darby's dresser.
Well, I just called them again. They still aren't home.
Yeah, I called them a couple of times, too. Hey, wait a second. They always keep a spare key under their front doormat.
Well, I don't think we should just go walking into their house.
Well, why not? They keep it there in case of an emergency, and this is certainly an emergency.
What are you doing, Oz? Adding burglary to your other assorted crimes, gambling, stealing money from little children?
I didn't know you were home.
Well, that's obvious.
Well, I phoned you a couple of times and you didn't answer.
This is Sunday morning, Oz. Some people go to church on Sunday morning, you know.
Oh, yes, I know.
And what were you doing breaking into our house?
I came over to get the pennies. You know those pennies we dug up last night? Well, it turns out they're not just ordinary pennies. They're part of a collection.
Oh. Gee, Oz, I'm sorry. I'll give you the ones I have left.
What do you mean, the ones you have left?
Well, I spent most of them for breakfast. We stopped off at the malt shop on our way home from church. I asked Jack if he could use a couple hundred pennies, and he said okay.
Oh, great. How many have you got left?
1, 2, 3.
What happened to the rest of them?
Well, you know, I don't think I ought to tell you.
Well, what happened to the rest of them?
Well, you know that little park near the malt shop?
Yes.
Well, No, I don't think I ought to tell you. You'll just shout.
I won't shout. Now, what happened to the rest of them?
Sally threw him into the wishing well.
I knew you'd shout.
She threw all the pennies into the wishing well?
Well, all except the one she gave to the organ grinder's monkey.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Oz, but we didn't know they were special pennies.
No, it's not your fault.
I'll bet Jack still has most of them left down at the malt shop.
Well, at least maybe he has some of the ones I need. Well, thanks anyway, Darb.
Well, here's one we need.
What is it?
It's one of the 47s.
Oh, good. Well, throw the others away.
Can I help you?
Oh!
Did you drop something?
No, we're just getting some pennies out of here. It's for a coin collection. We're going to put back an equal amount. I have some change. Harriet, do you have some change?
My bag's in the car.
Oh, her bag is in the car, but no, we're not stealing these. We're going to put back an equal amount.
Well, we hope so, don't we?
Strange son of a guy. Say.
Look out, here comes a police car! Well, it's okay. He drove right on by. What'd you do that for?
Well, I really don't know.
How we doing?
Oh, pretty good. Including those you got at the market, we've got them all except two. 1948 S and a 1952 plane.
Hey, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. At least we've got the two the little girls don't have, the 1954 and the 1955 S.
What little girls?
Oh, a couple of little girls in the neighborhood. The kids in the Tigers have been having a contest with them.
You mean I've been helping the wrong side all this time?
Well, let's say you've been helping to keep your husband from getting drummed out of the neighborhood. Somebody at the door.
I know it.
Well, aren't you going to go see who it is?
I know who it is, and you can go tell him yourself.
Who tell him what?
Well, just tell him you're sorry, but you lost two of the pennies.
Okay. Harriet, it's not the boys at all. It's a couple of girls. They're cute, too. Do you still want me to answer it?
How old are they?
Oh, about 9 or 10.
You can answer it.
Okay. Well, hi, girls.
Hi.
Come on in. What can I do for you?
The man at the malt shop said you were collecting pennies.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right.
Do you have a 1955 S?
Yes, I think I do.
Could we buy it from you?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but it's not for sale. See, it really doesn't belong to me.
Oh, gee. I guess the boys are going to beat us after all. Yeah.
Hey, wait a second. Here's an idea. As long as the boys are going to win anyway, maybe you'd like to sell me a couple of your pennies.
Gee, I don't know. I don't think we ought to break up our collection.
Well, look, why don't you sell me the whole collection, then?
The whole collection's worth about 80 cents. Or $1.
Well, that's okay.
It took us a long time to collect it. Yeah.
Well, then you probably should get more than $1.
Don't forget, the coin card was 35 cents. Yeah, and we had to take the bus to get to the coin shop. That was 20 cents.
Just wait here a second, girls. I've got some money in a cookie jar. You hardly know it'd been dug up.
How much did you wind up paying the girls?
Oh, well, I didn't want them to break up their collection, and it was worth 80 cents.
You paid them 80 cents for just 2 pennies?
Well, actually, I paid them a little more than that. I gave a little bonus.
How much did you pay him?
Well, you've got to bear in mind that the basis of our economic system is the inexorable law of supply and demand. I mean, when somebody has something that you want very much, you're willing to pay a premium to get it. You're willing to give them more than the article is actually worth.
How much did you pay him?
Well, oh, hi, fellas.
Hi, Mr. Nelson. Hi, Mr. Nelson. We took a vote of the Tigers, and we want to dig up the treasure. It was unanimous.
Okay, this is the spot right here.
Could you hurry it up, please, Mr. Nelson?
Oh, okay. There we are. Guess you're kind of anxious to show these to the girls, huh?
Well, we were, but we don't care about that anymore. Heck no.
You don't?
No, ma'am. We're going to sell them.
Well, so who are you going to sell them to?
We don't know yet. We saw the girls, and for 25 cents, they're going to give us the name of some dope who paid them $5 for their collection.
Well, as I say, the basis of our economic system...
Can I have the jar, please, Mr. Nelson? Yeah, let's hurry up before the word gets around.
As I say, the basis of our economic system is the inexorable law of supply and demand.
I'm Jinx Falkenberg. Let's build a new range the way we women want it, from the bottom up. One that cooks better on 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Here it is, the great new Roper, with the convenience of 4 levels. And better cooking on all of them because it's gas. Gas makes this Roper range broil cleaner. Here's a test that will show you why. See how the flame consumes the smoke? Consumes grease spatter, too. You broil with the door shut with gas, unlike other ranges. Here on top, gas gives you instant response. No warm-up wait. Turn it off, it's off. No hangover heat to spoil food. 2 big, even-temperature gas ovens. Get this superb Roper at your gas company or dealer. For clean, modern cooking, gas makes the big difference. Costs less, too.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by your gas company.
For dependable comfort and modern convenience, gas makes the big difference. Costs less, too.
Ask us Nelsons.